What's up, everybody? This is your overlanding soldier. I know I haven't posted any content in a while, but I am back. Today, I'm going to be working on my 2001 Ford Explorer Sport TRAC. We're going to be replacing your windshield wiper cowls. So if you can look at my passenger side, it's pretty damaged. And I have my driver's side here. Take a closer look. Pretty much these cars were made with hard plastic back in the day, and it's been sitting out in the sun for quite some time. Like I said, it's a 2001. So if you look at the passenger side, it's completely obliterated. I went through a car wash and just took off the rest of that. Driver's side is okay, but I did pick up a pair at my local junkyard. We're gonna go ahead and replace these out today. Stay tuned. All right, so I've repositioned the camera over here so you guys can see a little bit better. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna lift up your windshield wiper arm, and if you can see, there's gonna be a tab. You take your flathead screwdriver and you're just gonna place it in between your tab enough just so you can take that, and then I'm trying to move my hand out the way, and swing it over. All right, you're gonna swing it over and gently pull up, and you're gonna remove that windshield wiper arm. You're gonna repeat this step on the other side. All right, so I've got both sides removed. I'm gonna try to do this part with one hand so you can see exactly where the screw is located. Remember, I said you're gonna start on this driver's side. On the driver's side, if you look right into here, there's a circle hole. I don't know if you can see it, the camera. Should be right there. Inside of there should be this one Phillips head screw. So you can kind of play around with it until you find the sweet spot, and you can just press down and take the screw out. I might not even have one in mind. I do, I just gotta find it. Okay, so I found that sweet spot. It took me a little bit of a minute, but I got it. And you're gonna take it out. It's gonna be one screw. You just keep going till it comes up enough, or you can then grab it like so. All right, so once you remove that screw, try to stay out the camera frame. There's gonna be some tabs located up under your cowl. I think there's like one here, probably here. It's about 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But there's some. You just want to be careful. I mean, this don't really matter because it's already broken. You're replacing it. But if you ever had to take it off in the future and you wanted to, like, let's say, paint them or something like that, you'll be careful to take them off. If these break and crack, it don't really matter because you're replacing it anyway. But you're gonna make sure you always start from your corner on this side. You can just lift up right here, or try to stick a tool. What I try to do is stick a flat tool right here, and then take my larger tool that has the hook on it and kind of go up. Obviously, you see how that already had a crack there, and just gonna go all the way around. And like I said, this doesn't matter, but I use a 2-clip method, so I take the flat one and move it down, go down. And you're gonna go all the way around. I'm gonna just go ahead and break that one because it don't matter. And you got the old one out. Some of your tabs might not come out all the way, so like this one didn't come out. So I'm gonna just try to pull that out. I'll push it down in there. And this is your actual hose for your windshield wiper fluid. So once you get that out, keep in mind, if you were to buy a new set, I think they have a couple aftermarket parts on Amazon. It may come with a hose connected up under this piece, and that'll be for your windshield wiper fluid. But if you just pull one off from another truck, it'll probably just come off like this without the hose. If you do have the hose, you'll have to go up under the hood and disconnect it. I don't have that version, so I'm not going to show it right now. I may do a video later on how to do that. But once you get that one off, before you replace it with this one, I would go ahead and take off the one on the passenger side. So repeat the same steps that you just did before. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I got the other side already taken off. Now, before you go and install the new pair, just remember it's going to be like the reverse order. So you want to install your passenger side first. The passenger side doesn't have any screws that's holding it together. It simply just pops out of place from those parts. So I just kind of line it up where the holes are. You'll be able to see it. And you want to tuck your corner in first the same way you did on the passenger side when you removed it first. You tucked it in. And I just kind of look. And then just be careful and just pop it in place. And that's it. It's like that simple. Just make sure it's all the way popped in. And you can go around to the driver's side and do the same thing. Again, what I mean by putting that corner in first, you're going to take this part, slide that in first. Then you can line up the other parts. Make sure it's lined up. And make sure it's actually clicking down in there. Once you get the tabs right here in and these other parts clipped in, it may or may not clip firm, just depends on how the tabs are made. You'll take your screw that you took out earlier and we'll go ahead and reinsert that. And that's going to help secure it. I'm going to go all the way till it's tight. But not too tight to crack the plastic. So I've got that back in, and then it's just as simple as replacing your windshield wiper arms, putting those back on. So we're going to go ahead and do those now. When you're putting this back on, you can position this, right? You can have it up too high. You also could have it down too low. So what you want to do is kind of position it right where you want it to do. So if I put it on there before I lock it in place, I'm just going to close this down to see where it lands on my glass. So it's about there right now. I would consider that too high. So what I'm going to do is bring that back up, lift just a little bit, and rotate just a little bit down. Let's see. It's kind of too low. I'm going to leave it there for now. But if you wanted to readjust it, you can just do the same thing, take it off, and reposition it up. I'm going to go ahead and reinsert the passenger side. Try to get it positioned right before I lock it in place. I think it already locked, so I'm going to go ahead and reposition it how I want, and we'll go from there. So I've got both of the windshield wiper arms pretty much positioned how I want. Take a closer look. And that is all. It's really not that hard of a process. Just take your time because you are dealing with old plastic, and be careful when you put the new ones in not to crack anything. But I would say it looks much better than what was on it before.